Welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm Natasha Martinez. Up next, we're getting in touch with our artsy side through theater. The Downtown Columbia Arts and Culture Commission has a new original musical titled Magic Under Glass. When it premiered in the summer of 2016, it gave the students of the Columbia Center for Theatrical Arts a rare opportunity to work directly with major composers and writers on a production set to showcase on Broadway. At the center of the production are two sister singers, Isabella Lopez and Alessandra Lopez. Their haunting, epic voices are turning heads throughout the theatrical community, and we're checking out why right here on American Latino TV.
I'm Alessandra.
And I'm Isabella. And we're musical theater actresses.
They said you died.
I know.
You have to hide.
I know. I talk to spirits.
I mean, every kid watched Annie when they were younger in Disney movies. But the thing that really kicked it off for me was when I was 6 years old, I saw Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat with Donny Osmond, and I loved it, and I love him, and I wanted to sing in musical theater ever since.
I remember I started musical theater because you started it, because you did Annie, and I thought, hey, because I went to the rehearsals and I thought, why didn't I audition for this? And I really wanted to be a part of something like that. So then later in elementary school, I auditioned for a show, and I got in.
Love is a carousel, mystical fairy bells cling to a black lapella.
I would consider it to be harder than like a sport like soccer or like football. I mean, unless it's ballet. Ballet is like incredibly challenging. We have to go to rehearsal every day after school, and then we have to get our homework done. And if you're in like advanced placement classes, you have tons and tons of homework. And sometimes rehearsals last till like 10, and like some students live really far away. And then by the time the show comes, you're exhausted. I guess the most challenging part is keeping your voice intact.
We have a vocal coach.
Yeah, he was a really cool guy. He was in
Larry Friedman.
He was in a touring production of Jesus Christ Superstar. And for acting, we went to Broadneck High School, and they always had acting classes there.
I like to think that when you're in a play or a musical, the director of the show is really an acting coach for you. I know a lot of people, they'll take acting classes outside of school, but I don't know. I don't really have time for that. Yeah. So I'm really grateful for the directors that we've gotten to work with, like Toby Orenstein. She's the founder of Columbia Center for the Theatrical Arts, and she's done a lot to help all of her students.
I set out to find him, his footprints a trail in the snow.
The theater company was CCTA, and we heard about this new show. So we auditioned for it, and then we got called back. But at the callback, you had to sing these tracks that we were given, and we had to learn new songs. And like I sang "Down in the Field" for the audition, but I play.
We all sang Anna Lee for the audition. Yeah. It was crazy. We had everyone line up, and like we all had to sing the last note eventually.
Yeah,
it was very, very scary.
It's so strange to hear like the different ways that people would sing the last note.
I'm set free. Now I hold.
If you want to go into musical theater or acting, I think you just need to keep trying over and over again, because some people audition and they'll expect to get a lead right away, but that's not always how it works. You just have to keep trying and putting yourself out there.
And when it comes to musical theater, if you're different in any way, you will be accepted, because whenever we put on a show, we are all a team and everyone is one. And I think it's important to have difference.
Yeah.